The Build Back Better stimulus package will become the Senate's top priority. Biden spends Thanksgiving with a billionaire and threatens to increase fees on local oil drilling. A football player steps up to provide a Christmas miracle after a Christmas tragedy last week. All of this and more in today's update. Hello and welcome to today's November 26th Daily News Report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. On this channel, I keep you in the loop on what's going on in Washington, D.C., the U.S. economy, Biden's Build Back Better stimulus package bill, money, investing, and much, much more. Now, don't forget to take 20 seconds to follow the link to the cash giveaway that Casey and I are doing. There's going to be a total of 34 winners and $11,000. 24 of you are going to win $250 in cash, and 10 of you are going to win $500 in cash. There are no strings attached on how to use that money, and we're excited to give it away. Oh my gosh, the contest ends soon. I can't believe how fast November has gone by. Make sure to get your name added. I'd also like to thank today's video sponsor, Mr. 1920 Soap, and I'm going to tell you how to use them as an amazing gift or stocking stuffer at the end of this video. Secretary of Energy Jennifer Granholm is still predicting the price of gas will come down and that President Biden's moves right now are working. However, she says as they work to uncover every single rock of opportunity, that the president's actions will have lag time and they won't be overnight or immediate. If there was going to be lag time, I wish they would have said that, except instead of saying immediately lower, immediately lower, immediately lower, like they did all last week when it came to describing gas prices. Also, they say they are willing to overturn every stone to find a solution, except they're not willing to look at producing our own oil at a larger rate here at home. The head of the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management, Miss Deb Haaland, admitted today that there is plenty of oil and natural gas to be extracted on federally owned land, but she only feels comfortable doing so if we raise the price of drilling significantly. So she wants to raise the price of extracting oil and natural gas here at home as the way to unlock more oil drilling here on U.S. land. Republican lawmakers are jumping all over the administration about inflation and rising gas prices. The White House also is showing it wants to increase fees on oil companies and impose more red tape for selling oil here in the United States. They also said they are looking at closing Line 5 in Michigan in order to comply with their commitment that they made when Biden rejoined the Paris Climate Accord. You can look all of this up. It's in the news. I'm not making any of this up. Senator Shelley Moore Capito said, today's announcement is nothing more than a gesture. If the president and his administration wanted to make a real long-term impact, they would work to maximize domestic production and expedite energy infrastructure like pipelines, not close federal lands to drilling and add a federal tax to methane. Senator Joe Manchin said his own Democrat Party is so anxious to make America green that they are being short-sighted about how much these higher gas prices are hurting the average American. Now, I read the other day, if they end up closing down Line 5, that it could actually double the price of gas in the northeast parts of Michigan, Pennsylvania, basically the New England area. President Biden said these higher gas prices are proof that his ideas to go green are more important than ever, and said his policies have nothing to do with higher gas prices. President Biden spent Thanksgiving in the home of billionaire David Rubenstein and then visited the Coast Guard near Nantucket to tell them how much he appreciates their efforts. Now, cameras weren't allowed in the billionaire's home, but I'm almost certain the entire day was spent with President Biden telling his billionaire host that he needs to pay his fair share of taxes, while the billionaire said, "That's really interesting. Please pass the SALT deduction cap increase," right? So these billionaires are not going to pay more, even though it's what we've been told for the last 11 months. Now, 5 Democrat lawmakers say they can't in good conscience approve Biden's new Treasury nominee after she publicly said she wants to bankrupt big oil under Biden's time as president. And after she publicly said she wants the Fed to take over all Americans' bank accounts. So with these 5 Democrats joining Republicans, this lady is out. She is not going to be nominated. Regarding the stimulus package, senators are saying it will be their top talking point and focus next week. Senator Manchin, Sinema, and a few others say they have real concerns about how much is going towards green energy and paid family leave. Former press secretary for Senator Bernie Sanders has publicly said giving these huge tax deductions for the wealthy directly goes against what Senator Sanders stood for, and it's bad optics, meaning it looks really bad. She said the SALT tax deductions should have applied to those making under $400,000 and not to the ultra wealthy. She said this looks bad, like half a bowl of poop. That's a direct quote, right? By the way, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I just love bringing you guys the news. Well, the stock market dropped quite a bit today. For most, this was painful. For those that had money sitting on the sidelines, this was a great day to pick up more stocks at a discounted price. The fear of a new COVID variant out of Africa and inflation seemed to have spooked the stock market temporarily. A new poll for Democrats show people want to see a 2024 run for president that does not involve President Joe Biden. The winner in this hypothetical poll were a tag team of Michelle Obama and Kamala Harris. On the Republican side, it was Donald Trump and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis as a ticket. So these could be the big tickets in 2024, according to these hypothetical polls. Next to rising inflation, according to a new poll, Americans believe the next big issue is the crisis on the southern border. 78% of Americans feel illegal immigrants should not be allowed to stay in the country on taxpayer money. 73% said this issue needs to be dealt with immediately. The country of France said based on rising energy costs and OPEC relations, they will build their first nuclear power plant in decades. The country of France wants to create more clean energy that they can control for their citizens. A new trend is happening in the world of soccer and a few other sports. Star players are suddenly dropping mid-game with chest pains, heart attacks, and blood clots. The league says they have no idea why this is happening and can't explain it. Also, the words "suddenly died" are at the highest they've ever been when it comes to search traffic. Google Trends said they can't figure out why the term "died suddenly" is all of a sudden getting such large search volume worldwide. Dr. Fauci is looking to change the definitions of vaccines and vaccinated for the 3rd time this year. He said these broader definitions make it easier for him to explain what he's trying to accomplish. I told you about the camps in Australia last week. Well, the island next door, the Solomon Islands, tried to copy Australia's government by imposing lockdowns and camps on their citizens. Thousands of citizens took to the street and lit government buildings on fire while yelling they don't want to be controlled by their government. Last week, I told you about a horrible Christmas parade tragedy in the state of Wisconsin, where sadly 6 people have died and close to 40 were injured. The man responsible originally had his bail set at only $1,000, but with a lot of citizen backlash and attention brought to this, the judge has now raised it to $5 million bail. And so they're listening to the people and the outrage in Wisconsin. Also, pro football player J.J. Watts, who grew up in this town in Wisconsin, has offered to cover the funeral expenses for all 6 families that have lost family members. What a generous act of kindness. I just wanted to share that with you because I hate talking about tragic news all the time. So this was just such a generous act of kindness. I wanted to share it with my community. All right, now this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. All right, now let me take just a minute to tell you about the amazing soap at Mr. 1920 Soap. You guys, I love this soap. It smells great. And I swear it has left my skin softer and smelling nice. Casey likes one called Rose Petal, and she says it's the only soap that she'll use on her face now because it leaves it so soft and healthy looking when she's done. Now look how big these are. They're huge. They're thick, they're tall, they're wide. It's almost like 2 bars of soap. But these smell better than anything you can find at the grocery store. And this soap is made right here in the United States. So you don't have to worry about it being stuck on a container ship and not getting to you in time. They are fully stocked and they get the shipping out within a day or 2 of your order. So if you want to use this as an amazing gift or a stocking stuffer, it's going to get to you. And it's just amazing. Now, what Casey and I have done is we bought bundles so that it lowers the price of each soap. But because they're individually wrapped, you can give them out as individual soaps while saving yourself some money. Now, before I wrap up, I just want to publicly thank Logan and Barzy, the owners of Mr. 1920, for how generous they have been in helping me give away thousands and thousands of dollars here to members of my YouTube community. So if you can go support them, they're an amazing company and they have an amazing product. Oh my gosh, okay, I gotta go take a shower after this. All right, now also, before you go, do make sure to get your name in. This contest with the $11,000 in cash is ending in just a few days. 24 people are gonna win $250, and 10 of you are going to win $500 in cash. I'll make sure to leave a link below. I'll also make sure to leave a link to the Mr. 1920 soap giveaway, product and my giveaway. Now, before you go, I just want to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.